Welcome back everyone. This is my playthrough of Fontaine and we're going to start Act 3. We've finished both acts previously. You can watch them on my channel. I just finished editing the finale of the second act not long ago. So here we are. And we're gonna be continuing the story. So sit tight and I hope you enjoy.
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Neuvi is such a good person.
Navi is such a good
Now that the
person.
serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even
Yay.
without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax.
Completely
Why don't we stay and
relax.
rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
If we wanted to rest, couldn't we pick somewhere with a decent view?
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
The truth, Paimon.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Fair enough. Just don't spoil the ending for me this time.
Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
Okay. You and Paimon relax for a while, and the Spina di Rosula's...
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good.
You're a pretty slow reader, Paimon.
No! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
No.
Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler
There
and
you-
a chatty little fairy. Whew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey,
Auditor.
what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much.
Yeah, right.
Time anyway.
It's an honor
Yeah,
to meet
right.
you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilette wishes
Oh.
to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Neuvilette?
Oh.
He wants to see us again already?
Is it about Tartaglia?
Talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if he came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourilette in person.
Fair enough.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Nah, we're not in any
Now that I've
trouble.
delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thank you.
Thanks. We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Okay. To the stars shining in the depths.
We're here!
Bonjour.
You want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I
What
do
a
indeed
smug
have something
face.
I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was
okay.
originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright.
Refuse.
I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted
Maybe.
one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
Smart.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Why?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting,
You're feeling
it
guilty?
could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though
Friendship,
diplomatic
huh?
relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only
Friendly.
superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
That's what I'm
Just
saying.
an analogy. An analogy, okay?
A poor
Moreover,
one.
Even if we were to talk in person,
You should see
we don't
Nahida.
have sufficient information.
She knows a lot about
It's
analogies.
quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating
just
with
bumped
people
it on
outside
him.
of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you
Hey.
with me.
That's why he
Could there
asked
be
you to
something
decline.
else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
Absolutely
No,
yes.
not at all. Look, I
Damn.
am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Fosalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many.
Damn.
So
What a
I
lighting.
only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Poor child. Not as in Tartaglia, but the...
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
Alright.
I assume you see it the same way.
There's her
Miss
vision.
Farina?
The fourth? Huh?
Lady Farina?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvi. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you.
yeah. Mhm.
Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Lyney and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I
She's
have
so
to
sinister.
say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well,
I feel like
yes.
there's more to it than that.
appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvi doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we
One
are
of the
both
goals.
diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
Are we gonna have a trial with Arlecchino?
Trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the Fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss
Oh,
Lyney?
you manipulator. Oh.
About that.
Oh, you sneaky bastard.
The Fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Okay.
The knave showed up already? Well, Lyney did say that father will be returning soon.
Even before anything happened to Child.
We didn't even know that Lyney was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
The knave won't be easy to deal with.
Yes,
Please be
thank you
careful,
for your
Neuvi.
kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Just related to the knave?
Threatening Lady Farina?
That seems weird. That's weird. She definitely had a different agenda as to why she would meet her. As to why she would agree to the meeting. Not just because she's feeling guilty over Child. Surely not. There's definitely more than that. And this something is being concealed from Neuvi. I don't like where this is going.
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
Well, I don't think it's really hard to twist an arm of Farina, to be honest.
Farina can act a little weird at times. She's still an Archon.
In reality, this
yeah,
problem
sure.
is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Disappeared?
The details
Child?
are still unclear. We cannot
What?
rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the Fortress of Meripede.
I was wondering why we
Special
didn't see
guards
him in the
oversee
trailer.
fortress, and its internal systems are
Wait,
extensive.
what is going
Combined with
on?
the special
Did the
characteristics
knave
of the
already
surrounding
taken care of
terrain,
it?
An escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind
What?
Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this
Oh no, the
information with
serial
you because you are
disappearances
friendly
of
with
young
Child.
women
It is
continues.
my duty
No!
to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The
I
knave
see.
did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we
Okay,
got
so
ourselves
the
some
knave is
time.
not there. At least she shouldn't be there. We don't know where she is exactly. But why do you want us to go? Wouldn't it be more convenient to have an official from Fontaine to do this?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss.
We do have his
Secondly,
vision.
is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it prison?
No.
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Personal relationship, huh?
Now, that's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
But I don't get what is gonna happen afterwards. Like, we're gonna have our false charges and we're gonna be there for how long? When are we gonna be able to exit and report back? Are they even gonna let us go? Like, there's so many questions. Well, since you're in such a tough spot, I'm gonna do this for you, with Farina, not for Child. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Paimon speaking officially. He's not my friend. But, well, he did disappear.
Sincere thanks. This matter is of critical
And I would consider him kind of an ally. Kinda. Possible future one. But I wouldn't call him a friend.
The Fortress of Meripede's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Okay.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real.
Yep.
On second thought, is it too late to back out?
You didn't even consider the fact that we'd be prisoners.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report,
Continue.
you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Merci.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. You're a treat.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Did you not eat it? Actually, wait. This is a cake that Neuvi brought to you, and you didn't eat it? Did you not eat it because it was too dry? Or is there more to it than that? Well, this is a nice beginning. First few minutes and we already saw Arlecchino herself.
I'll have that, and that. Oh, and one of those two. Ooh, and no Fonta, thank you.
No, Fonta, thank you! Didn't you just finish eating the cake that Neuvi gave us?
That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we're about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty.
Wow, what a magic trick.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meripede.
Paimon,
Maybe this is
don't
what they call
talk so loudly. This is a secret
Try our best to
mission.
investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Oh. What is this?
Oh, what is that I hear?
I see.
Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Yeah, Paimon, you're talking too loudly.
Here, a taste. And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meripede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret!
We're going to serve our sentences and redeem ourselves for spoiling the ending of a detective novel in public.
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
I'm sorry.
You
hear that,
Paimon
Paimon?
really did something that serious?
Mm-hmm. I told you, Paimon.
Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing.
Sorry, Charlotte.
Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meripede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
I mean,
About that,
maybe.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress.
The warden? Why do you want
He
him?
was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare.
What did he do?
On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there.
So what you're telling me that he's a
I could
duke
write an exclusive article about him.
with this
I bet I'd
title,
sell a
but
boatload of
nobody
papers.
knows
You
why
make
he has it?
sound easy, but it really depends.
Okay.
Of course.
No worries, he's a
Keep
playable
it for free,
character. We're
so
gonna
let's
meet him in our party anyway.
Alright, you got a deal.
God
We'll do
damn it.
anything you want.
You're so easy to please, Paimon.
The food should be here any second, right?
I love...
Huh? Wait, just how much?
I love how Paimon were looking over her shoulder. It's so cute. Well, Charlotte, you've walked right into that one.
Guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going. Alright, Neuvillette, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Oh?
Whoa, so you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Yep.
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals.
Makes sense.
But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think.
It's
You'll
pretty
see
cool.
for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley.
Right.
He's a very shrewd fellow.
Shrewd fellow.
Heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates.
Oh.
The Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind.
The Duke. Wriothesley.
All right. It's about all the
Risley.
time that we have to talk privately.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Neuvillette. These two are the newest convicts, I presume?
Damn.
Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Damn.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
Sure. I already explored the area a bit, the new area, and I stumbled upon this fortress by accident, and I saw the spotlight shining on me. I thought, oh, whoa, what's gonna happen if I stay there too long? And it fucking teleported me to prison! What? Oh, hell nah! Thankfully, they added a new feature that where you can just decline the quest. This is so helpful. Thank Hoyo for adding this feature. Finally. They are learning. Let's go. We're going down, boys.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Now the steampunk begins.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Neuvi personally requested I escort
Stop
these two
saying
convicts.
nervelets,
I
Jesus.
suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, she's got a point.
Yeah, I feel sorry for her.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above.
Don't worry, I can be your sunshine.
Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Present.
That would be us.
With a smile.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with...
With what?
Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby
You
incapacitating
fucker,
the
Neuvi.
political center of Fontaine
You
for a brief period.
the-
Sentence: 45 days.
What do you mean falsely accused? You made us commit a crime. You
Just
bastard.
looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble.
It was a setup.
And
I'm
considering how
innocent.
fond Lady Furina
No,
is to see,
please.
this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
You flatter us. Oh, you really have an eye for criminals, huh?
Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede.
This is so funny. She's like, oh, I see right through you. You ate my Archon sweets. Oh, you monster. You're gonna rot here.
Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Yay, time for pictures.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
And mine too. I'm gonna pose for the camera. Hop. Come on, Paimon, pose. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Thank you for your hard work, smiley face.
Earth? Isn't that a
Oh, when you go inside the
You two are the new
fortress,
inmates, right?
you're gonna walk
Follow
out a
me.
different person.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Hello.
Save
Smiley
it.
face.
Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
I'm gonna bring some sunlight into this damp place. With the power of the smiley face. And my golden hair, like the sun.
So,
Okay, so this place is not as huge as I imagined.
is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
Most of it is the tunnel to the place.
Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for
Oh,
me?
I see, okay. You sure don't seem like a guard.
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
What the?
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede.
No.
You have to start over and earn your coupons.
No.
Everyone starts from the
All
same
the Mora
place,
I've
and you
collected.
have a chance
All
at
my
new,
millions.
less terrible life. I guess
No.
that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Interesting.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be.
It's not all
You better
sunshine
take a
and
good look at the
roses, but
scenery now.
now I'm
It'll be
here.
the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home.
It actually
It
looks
just
very
stops
beautiful.
feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Have you seen a Harbinger from Snezhnaya? Yeah, of course. Coupons. Extra information.
Why aren't you answering us again?
Think, Paimon.
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna
That's what I'm
cost you.
saying. Like, think,
So all
Paimon,
you
think!
care about is Mora. Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Okay. God, this place looks sick. And the music. This guitar. Oh.
Quit following me.
Damn. While Zhongli is talking about his osmanthus wine,
So this is the actual
our man
entrance to the Fortress of
Neuvillet here
Meripede?
is talking about the water of every
Looks like there are
nation.
other new arrivals,
Jesus Christ.
too.
I'm not gonna escape
Oh,
him
these
saying
sure
that
don't look
for a
happy.
while.
Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
Hurry up and think about something sad.
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by.
My Mora,
That
no!
might not be able to rescue us.
Why are you saying this all out loud, Paimon?
Hey, don't
Please
scare
shut the
Oh,
Please shut your damn mouth
Look,
around these
I don't
parts.
really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't
Weird
think
question, my
so.
guy.
Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so good luck.
Weird.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here?
Apparently not.
They're already onto us?
Get ready to fight. Oh yeah.
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard.
Ooh,
When I
what a
heard
nice
that you were friends
voice.
of Monsieur Neuvillet, I had the Guardmex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about
Hello,
our connection
Duke.
with Neuvillet?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
Reasonably so. Quite fair indeed.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
Younger.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
Somewhat. It was okay. His attitude could use some work, though. He's taking great care of us. A splendid chap, really.
Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously.
The way he's delivering his lines, it sounds like he's more on the Ito side of things. Not that he's like, not intelligent by any means, but just his attitude, like, so cocky.
When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the future, anything, please, come find me anytime. No credit coupons necessary.
You're welcome, my
I
guy.
believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
See, now he's smiling.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life.
Well, why, thank you.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Let's just roll with the punches. Huh? Get it?
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the Fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
How so?
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What
Yeah.
if we're too difficult to handle?
Yeah, we're real criminals. We ate Farina's cake. Ayo?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential
Once
to
a day.
fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a cup of water here.
Damn.
For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It
Damn.
was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule.
Hey,
Now everyone gets a
nice.
square meal every day, even no
Okay,
slackers
okay.
who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the fortress
I
of
respect
Meropide,
that.
credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the fortress of Meropide.
Your
Nice.
Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Damn, this place sounds
Sees your point.
more reasonable than
By
so.
that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all.
Can I live here?
Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
Okay. Damn, the soundtrack in this place
is known
is
as
just
the Pancration Ring.
immaculate. Pancration ring.
Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Fair.
Creation matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, traveler? Interested?
Oh, we can earn
But
coupons
I must
here.
warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring
Well, of
or killing
course.
your opponent.
In that case, I'll pass.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna
you
kill him for
said this
sure.
place too?
Seems you know me too well.
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Don't praise her.
Oh, you hear
Do-
that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business?
See what you did?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on.
Damn. You just dumped this on me. And casually walked away.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
Why is he so wise?
My apologies, Your Grace.
He's so chill.
Jeez.
Damn,
That guy's so nervous,
what?
he almost forgot to breathe.
First Novelette, now Risley. Why is everyone so chill?
Forgive my manners.
Huh? Why are they so cool?
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the fortress of Meropide, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Oh, so the
Not necessarily.
criminals are
Though working in the
working
production zone is
in
the
order
most
for the
reliable way to earn
Gardamex to
credit
be
points.
made, I
If you have
suppose.
other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
Yeah,
The fact that the fortress of Meropide has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income.
Damn.
As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the fortress
This guy
is
knows his
not
stuff.
only a place where criminals serve their
What the
sentences,
heck?
but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
You got it, boss.
Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Oh. What are you doing here? What? What the? Awkward.
Oh,
Well.
you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
From work?
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace.
Wait, did he really got arrested for investigating the overtures? Really? That's a bad excuse, to be honest. You should have said, like, we're wondering why such a famous magician is in the fortress. That would have been less suspicious.
Too slow.
What the heck? Did he really get Did he really get arrested? Did he really get arrested for investigating the orchards? Is that what it is? So we hid our connection to Lyney from Risley. That can't be good. Hydro character. She's Hydro. Wait.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sigewin.
Then you must be here for those two.
Damn, she
Allow
looks
me to
cute.
introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewin here is the Fortress of Merapede's head nurse.
Nurse. That makes sense.
They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Aw,
Since you
by
seem to have some
yourself.
rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Aw.
Then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Hey.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Pièce de résistance?
So the tour
Damn.
is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else?
Don't break the
I
law.
seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Sure.
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals
Hey,
are
I'm
actually
excited.
pretty good here.
Free meal? Count me in. Sigewin. Huh. Sigewin. I wonder if that's the correct pronunciation. Sigewin. I don't know why, I just want to call her Sigewin. 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 Sigewin.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations?
I don't know.
Wow, it looks delicious! No,
Fish and
it
chips?
sound like living conditions in the
And
fortress
garlic
apparently
bread?
wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
The main thing is that it's free.
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you
Huh?
two are quite fortunate.
It actually has
What?
nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh,
Oh, you mean the meals are random?
we're getting some special treatment.
What you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria.
Damn.
Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
The people outside were just like, damn, free meal every day? Don't gotta pay? Count me in.
He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Are you sure about that, Paimon? He's got bags under his eyes. His is really pale. You sure you can call that healthy? I mean, I know he doesn't like the sun, but still. And that's cute. She's like, she's the Melusine. She's a playable Melusine. So, she adores Neuvilette as much as every other Melusine. That's really cute. I love that.
It sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Sigewinne.
But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news.
True.
Next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that.
Makes sense.
Monsieur Neuvillette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal.
Oh.
After this,
so,
you two will just
okay, so no special treatment. But thank you for your hospitality.
You're very welcome.
I hope at least nothing too strict.
Awaits.
But the way he was speaking to other inmates was chill too, so...
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself.
Sure.
The bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Yes, sir. Whatever you say.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now.
It's just 45 days.
Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette.
Why else?
We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette.
But shh. Make sure that nobody hears us.
We're here on a mission, or is Paimon overthinking things?
It's very possible. He probably knows more than he's letting on. That's definitely the case. He said that he's welcoming us because he knows that we are friends of Neuvillette. But he's definitely not the type to reveal all his cards just like that. So there's 100% more to it than that.
Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny."
What is this British accent, Paimon? But there's nothing we can do about that. We're already here after all.
Right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up." And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right?
Yep.
So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation.
There was one other important thing.
You mean?
Lyney's presence here.
Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him.
Yeah, and you did a bad job covering for it.
Based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Lyney as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Lyney and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam!
He's in prison anyway. If I had to guess, I'd say he's here for the same reason as we
Lynette
are.
from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to
Oh, so like the Fatui sent him here to gather intel. And look, there's something over there.
Huh? Oh, it's
A card. I noticed the card.
it earlier.
I noticed the card, but I just thought it's like the part of the interior, like cards lying around.
Doing his little tricks, huh?
Huh, but there was just one card, so.
It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important.
This proves that he's up to something here too.
If you say so, we can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now.
Yep.
Hey, you're finally awake!
God damn it, Paimon, stop with the memes. You're up early today, Paimon.
Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up.
You told them everything?
Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe?
Maybe.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Sorry! We're going right away!
What do you mean, sorry? We're not obligated to do it. We can earn coupons by other means. Sheesh. Get off my case, pal. Damn.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Oh, that foreman. He's so scary that Paimon couldn't even speak.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria, we still need to meet Lyney first, right? He probably just finished up his work, too. He should be around here somewhere.
Just don't shout, Paimon. Like, come on. And there he is.
Over here.
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you appear out of nowhere like that?
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
You little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
Thank you. Keep it down, Paimon. Jesus. It's now or never.
Lynette, you're here too.
Oh.
You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Fremine is here. When is he gonna come into play?
You're from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a
Teeniest.
performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
So this is not even something to do with the aura
It
trace.
really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are
Damn.
all in the leftmost drawer of the
So we just
Maison
forgot about that,
Guardianage's
huh?
big filing cabinet. We just need to
We
see
didn't
how
raise
long
that
it takes to
at all.
discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lyney to magic himself into prison.
That's not the point, Lyney. The question is, what are you
Last
two
time I hid
really
my
doing
identity
here?
from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets.
Thank you.
So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and
Makes
conduct an
sense.
investigation.
It makes sense, yeah. She was turned down, so she sent her own henchmen.
Just right.
Well, I don't know if
As
henchman
for
is
what
the
we're
right
investigating,
word, so...
Perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it.
So this is not even about Child at
The
all.
House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since.
The same as Child.
We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here.
Why is the house so interested about this secret?
Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
I see.
How did she manage to learn?
She does not have the Gnosis, which we
Father
pretty
has
much
her ways.
guessed.
Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance
And
to
the
see her
Gnosis
at
is
work.
either in the
But we trust her
Orris
conclusions.
It was this information
Or-
that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
I see.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two?
They didn't even mention
Did
Child.
Monsieur Neuvi send you here?
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate.
Yeah, that's just a farce. She doesn't care about
Are
him.
we allowed to tell them?
You've already said everything, Paimon.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you.
Yeah,
Father
yeah, she
used
doesn't
the
care for
situation
him.
as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere, almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation?
No, I don't.
The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
Who says I care?
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than
I'm
we
not
do
being
when
a
it comes to
tsundere, I
what can be
promise.
sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up? Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meropide. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
Sorry, I must refuse.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lyney seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
I wonder
Of
about
course he
what.
is. Lyney has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
Well, you should.
It's okay to open up a little.
You promised us you'd be more open with us. So might as well. If all we're doing is sharing info, fine. But I must reconsider if
Very
things get
prudent of
serious.
you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully. Since
Okay.
Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the fortress of Meropide has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
Okay.
Forbidden Zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today. We can talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub!
Okay.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here.
Now so we have to use coupons.
Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else.
Yeah.
Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow.
Oh. Child's vision is acting up. What? We're seeing his memories. We're connecting to him through his vision. I hear someone calling me. The whale. He went to the ring, of course. Where else would he be? Cool. We're getting...
You seem to have something on your mind.
We're dreaming of child. I dreamt of child. Rather, in the dream I was child. I mean, I wasn't a child. I was the ginger guy. You know.
Child's vision. So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours.
Maybe I could use his vision to see everything he experienced from his perspective.
Major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with you here. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went?
The dream was a little hazy, and I didn't see anything particularly useful.
Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more
Oh, it surely will.
that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons. What's the plan for today?
Let's go work in the production zone.
Let's go! It's time to start working. If that guard Fielding catches us skulking about, he's sure to give us an earful.
Thank you for teleporting me, game. Thank you.
Oh, Paimon's exhausted. It's just work, and more work.
That's how life is, Paimon.
Body can't handle this much longer.
Well, not for you, and not for the traveler, but...
Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for 3 days now? And now it's lunchtime.
You're just realizing that now?
Oh, Paimon feels a shiver.
We're about to disappear! Let's go! Hello, kid.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn reward coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't neglected your investigation.
So much time has passed and there's not a single cutscene.
But no one wants to work
Yet.
all the time. Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me.
And how's Lyney holding up?
My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But knowing him,
In the
I won't
third
be long
act
before
of
we get more
Sumeru, we
leads.
had so many
Before I
cutscenes.
forget, this is for you.
Huh?
And I'm not expecting any less
Why
from
are you
here.
giving us these?
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. We'll be sure to make good use of these coupons then. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you, Lynette. Very kind of you.
Sijwin?
Sijwin!
In the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone? Hello, traveler. Paimon?
Hello!
Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work.
Damn.
Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work.
You're adorable.
Are you talking about pets or people?
Do you also happen to be a veterinarian?
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted.
Damn.
Wait, Melazines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse. Yes. Running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take care of your body, and make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work, and don't push yourself too hard. We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for the reminder. What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting.
That's nice. You'll be able to appreciate
This is your cooking now.
something for once.
Oh, it's already.
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
I see, thank you. We're gonna go there.
Terrible. Like what?
A group of cannibals.
Cannibals.
In the fortress of Meripede? Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all
Even if it's true, do you really think cannibalism could take me in a fight?
So that's how you see the situation.
Damn, I read it wrong. I thought it was so funny. Like, do you think cannibalism can take me in a fight?
Oh, Paimon's so tired.
Are we gonna find out another rule to break?
Tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate.
Yeah, that's my protagonist. Rules are meant to be broken.
Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone. Huh?
I'm falling asleep.
Did you fall asleep already?
What's happening? Vision. Again. Suddenly. On the pipe cleaning day. Hides from the guards. During the night, probably. He was also investigating some stuff at night. Oh, these guys. He was talking to them, and it was Something is calling me, I have to go. It's the whale, I'm telling you. It's this power inside of him. Oh, I don't like the sound of this. I saw Child in my dream again.
Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time?
Child escaped via the pipes.
Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened. But what about the cannibals? How do you explain that?
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, well it's about time for us to get moving. Just be careful to avoid the patrolling guards.
Yep. Stealth mission. Here are the guys.
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd
Of course I know.
Now. Ain't nobody
No.
coming here to save you.
Enough of the theatrics. All the rumors about cannibals and hidden rules were started by you, weren't they?
Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Yeah, right.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
Right.
Scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
There's something calling me. I have to go.
What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Boss.
Hey, do you know our
Yeah,
boss?
Child, Tartaglia.
Oh, we had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his
Boss.
identity a secret.
Oh.
So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so you're Child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
I'm a friend of
We're
his.
the only ones who heard him
We came
say
here
those
to learn
words
what
when he
happened
left
to
that
him.
night. So unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that... All right. I guess that's proof enough for me. I believe you.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
Push the fuck up.
We gave him the business for a while and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the Fortress of Maripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again.
Huh.
And as his crew, if the boss wants something,
What?
then it's our job to get it done. So, we got to work and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow, it sure is easy to exploit people's fear of the unknown. But has a child already escaped?
Yeah.
Why are you all still coming here after pipe
Why are you
cleaning
here?
day?
Really?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were
Forbidden
a way to escape
area.
from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive. But Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we
Okay.
told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone. And that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help cover the whole thing up.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened to him?
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. It's one thing we know for sure.
I can.
Okay, Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
Can you take us there?
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Child got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
I know a good diver.
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here. Whew. We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off. When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Fremine, right?
A
If
Fremine.
we ask Lyney, he'll definitely have Fremine help us. Ugh. Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure. Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened. Now that we can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super sleepy. Let's try to get some rest while we still can. Nighty-night, traveler!
Nighty-night. That's it? Huh? A whole act with no cutscenes? What? That's surprising. What are you doing, Hoyoverse? What is this?